We get benefits from supporting our yang side and benefits from supporting our yin side. So what we're looking for today is to get both of those in the same practice. We're going to start standing. We'll start on the active yang side. So you can face the long edge of your yoga mat and step your feet wide, toes turned out slightly, and then bend your knees and shift your hips side to side in temple pose. And find your plumb line. Drop your tailbone, lift up through the crown of your head, and find your breath. As you inhale, sweep your arms out, up. Nice long exhale, trace your midline. Again, inhale. Exhale. A couple more rounds of breath. Lift your hips slightly as you inhale, and then sit lower as you exhale. Last round. Sit into temple and straighten your knees. Reach your hands up into the sky. Turn your toes to the long edge of the mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bend your knees and push your knuckles back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your gaze. Head into a forward fold. Rotate your hips forward. Lift your arms away from your back and hang your head. Bend your right knee. Lean your hands to the right. Push your right foot through the ground. Change sides. Bend your left knee. Lean your hands to the left. And move your left knee towards straight. One more breath at center. Lift your arms away from your back. By way of your tailbone, slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Slightly tuck your chin and take a breath into the back of your heart. Walk up to your finger pads. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn to the top of your yoga mat and step into a tabletop, hands and knees. Spread your fingers, curl your toes under, cow spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat spine, brush your toes back, tuck your chin and your tail. Inhaling, open belly, heart, throat. Exhaling, tuck your chin, pull your belly button in towards your spine. One more round, inhaling and exhaling. Neutral spine. Find your way into downward facing dog. Drop your right heel, open up through your calf. And pedal, take the other side. And equalize. Put a little bend in both of your knees. Lift your hips up and back. Down dogs, brush your right leg up into the sky. Knee to nose as you exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee to your right armpit, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. To your left elbow, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Step through for a lunge. You choose. You can drop your back knee to the ground, or you can keep your back knee lifted. Bring your chest up. Reach your hands into the sky. Lift through your low belly and drop your tailbone. Now hook your right thumb down into your hip crease and lift your heart. Reach your left arm forwards, your heart forwards, and take a revolved lunge. Place your elbow outside of your knee. Again, your back knee could be lifted or on the ground. And stay in the twist. Imagine a clear line that your breath travels on between the crown of your head and your tailbone. And from here, look down. Release your hands to the ground. Lift your back knee up if you were in low lunge. Turn over your left shoulder, Skandasana, side lunge. Turn your toes out and lunge into your left knee. And walk your hands and hips through center, lunge into your right knee. Now take your hands in front of your heart, surfing a little bit higher, lunge into left knee. Center, right knee. And center, once again, building some strength in your legs. Lunge left, lunge right. Now look over your right shoulder, turn to the top of the mat once again. Walk your hands forwards, shift onto your right foot, float your left leg up into the sky. Jiva squat, bring your knees together and round inwards. Inhale to expand, push out through your feet. Jiva squat, exhale. Inhale, expand. One more time, Jiva squat. Expand. Cross your left ankle behind the right. Pinky sides of your feet touch. Cross leg forward, fold, hang over your legs. If it's difficult for your hands to touch the ground, put blocks under your hands and soften your knees more. From here, walk your hands over to the right and crawl your left fingertips out on the floor. Take a breath into the left side of your lungs. Swing back over center. One leg halfway lift, brush your left leg behind you. Bend your right knee and land softly in a lunge. Palms down, inhale, plank. Lower slowly to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Find your way back to downward facing dog. A deep breath in, long breath out. Brush your left leg up into the sky. Knee to nose, exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale. Left knee to left armpit, exhale. Three-legged dog. To your right elbow. Three-legged dog. Step through, left foot next to left thumb. Option for low lunge, back knee on the ground. Option to keep your back knee hovering. Walk your hands up to your front thigh. Bring your chest up. Drop your tailbone, level more through your pelvis, and reach your hands up into the sky. Hook your left thumb down on your left hip crease. Lengthen your spine, reach your right arm forwards. Place your right elbow outside of your left knee. Take a twist. And smooth out the edges of your breath. Hug your legs towards the midplane. Last breath here. And look down. Bring your hands down. Quarter turn to the right. Again, side lunge. Lunge into your right knee. And this time, flex your left toes up towards the sky. Take care of your joints so you can stay high, or if it's okay with your knees, sink down nice and low. And then shift. Bend your left knee, flex your right toes up. And shift your hips up. Turn your toes to the long edge of the mat. Wide leg forward fold. Wrap your hands around your ankles and drop your head. Keep pressing the four corners of your feet down. Keep the muscles on your legs active, hugging your bones. Next, inhale, halfway lift. Turn over left shoulder, make a lunge facing the top of the mat. Walk your fingertips forwards, launch, float your right leg up. Jiva squat, fit your right knee behind your left and round inwards. Inhale, expand. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale, expand. One more squat, fit your legs together. Expand. Cross your right ankle behind the left, pinky toe sides of the feet touch. Release your head, bow over your legs. Walk your hands to the left and crawl your right hand out as you push your right foot down. Take a breath into the right side of your lungs. And back over your legs, one leg halfway lift, inhale. Land softly in your lunge. Palms down, inhale, plank. Option to lower down for cobra or go into upward facing dog. See you back in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Walk your big toes to touch. Brush your right leg up behind you. And pull your right knee forwards to your right wrist for pigeon. Ease your hips down. Walk your left knee back to settle into the pigeon nest. And make sure there's no strain or pain on your front knee. If there is, you can roll into deer by rocking onto your right hip. Bend your back knee. Hopefully that resolves any force in your knee. You can get into your hips by leaning forwards from there. Pigeons, after a back bend, lifting your head and your heart, release to your yin side. Drop down to your elbows. You can rest your head, or you can take a shoulder release variation. If you're low enough to the ground, you can thread your left arm under and turn your head to the right. And breathe into the places where your body is touching another part of your body, the folds that are like origami. Feeling the wake of more energetic movement, the rhythm of your breath and the warmth in your body. And feeling the transition, a slowing down of your heart rate and your breathing. And staying a little bit longer. The yin shapes are not always comfortable, so just know that if you're breathing through some intensity, that's completely normal. Last breath here. Pick up your head and step up to your palms. Curl back toes and walk your left knee forwards a bit as you're ready to tabletop or three-legged dog. Gentle movement, however you feel intuitively drawn to moving. Then let's meet in downward dog. Big toes touch. Brush your left leg behind you. Bring your left knee forwards to your left wrist for pigeon. Walk your right knee back. Go into deer pose as needed or as desired. If you're doing this class for the second or third time, you might mix it up and do deer pose instead of pigeon. And as you're ready, drop into your yin side again. In these first few breaths, we can feel the familiar muscle stretching sensations. And as we stay longer, upwards of a minute, we start to get a different quality of sensation that is working into the fascia. Fascia is a webbing that connects everything to everything else, essentially the space between all of the structures. And when we stay longer, the fascia gets tugged on and it starts to learn that it can be re-sculpted and we can reclaim some of our mobility and nourish the joints. As we stay longer, just notice if you're kind of pressing your body into the ground. Maybe there's a contraction or a protective way of being here. And if at all possible, soften more. Just a couple more breaths. And begin to unfold. Plant your palms, curl back toes, bring your back knee forwards, and then press your hands into the ground, tabletop or three-legged dog. And set up for a new shape. You can release down to your knees if you aren't there, and lay on your back. Do a side stretch that the yin yogis call banana pose. So when you lay down, lengthen your legs down the mat, reach your arms over your head, walk your legs to the left. You can give your shoulders and arms a little swing to the left, and then cross your right ankle over your left. Wrap your left hand around your right arm, relax your head into the frame of your arms. Rest your shoulders and your hips on the ground. And allow for a passive opening on the right side of your body, the whole right plane. Perhaps noticing the contrast between the amount of instructions at the beginning of the practice and now the long spaces of silence. Learning about yin spaces by feeling their relationship to the yang spaces that are filled with sound and instruction and boundaries. Knowing what spaciousness is like right now. Begin to bring your body back to the midline and bring your arms down. Rest your hands on your body. Pause to feel. And perhaps sensing the openness of the right side of the body in contrast with maybe a bit more resistance and contraction on the left. We'll unwind the left. It might take a few extra breaths. Walk your feet to the right. Give your shoulders a shift to the right, your arms over your head, and then bring your left ankle on top of your right. Wrap your right hand around your left arm and relax your head. Sensing that 2 points are being pulled away from each other. Your left ankle anchored down. Your left wrist anchored up and over in the opposite way. The fabric on the left side of your body opening. Relax unnecessary tension. Let your left leg be pulled away from you. One more breath here. Rolling your head out of the shape. Shift your arms, shoulders, legs. Once again, fold your hands onto your body. Take a couple of deep breaths. And staying to rest in Shavasana, welcoming the benefits of both the Yin and the Yang practice. Remember your body laying on the ground. Take a deeper breath. And you can hug your knees in. Perhaps rock a little bit side to side. Meet me in a seat. Your hands comfortable on your legs, or you can fold them together in front of your heart. May this practice be of benefit to you, and by way of you, of benefit especially to others. And take a bow to close your practice.